Pokemon trainers, welcome back to another Beast EM2 video. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Origin Form Giratina, Gyarados, and Groudon in the Open Master League. Now let's go ahead and jump into the commentary so I could show you guys exactly how I use this team to help me reach the Legend rank. So as you can see there, Giratina, we're going to be just going for the Shadow Balls against that Togekiss. They do manage to swap out to the Dialga. We're going to go ahead and land this Shadow Ball right there. Does a bunch of damage, and we're gonna swap out to Gyarados. Now in my opinion, Gyarados is always my safety Pokemon when it comes to me just trying to get to the next rank, simply because Gyarados in the Master League will be able to do super effective damage to those dragon types, and it's gonna be able to receive neutral damage since it's not exactly a dragon type. So as you can see there, they're gonna bring in Togekiss. Now I could go for the Aqua Tail, but I want to go ahead and land this Crunch just so we could drop their defense. Unfortunately though, we do not drop anything there, and this Togekiss is going to knock out the Gyarados, but that is fine. Gyarados did its job against the Dialga. And now Groudon, in my opinion, because I know some of you guys might be thinking, wait, so what are you going to use to counter a Charm user or counter the Togekiss? Groudon is a perfect pick. It's going to be a bit slow to knock out this Togekiss, but it actually beats Togekiss with the fire punches. Now, whenever they release Megas in the Master League again, I will use one of the Groudons. Primal Groudon is absolutely insane in the Master League. I remember when they allowed him to be in there, I was just battling with a Primal Groudon, and it is a phenomenal Pokemon to use. Precipice Blades is going to go up against this Groudon, and it's going to land. Based on the CP, you can see what level your opponent's Pokemon is at. This Groudon is either not fully maxed out, or it's gonna not have a perfect IVs, and my Groudon is a 98% shiny. So as you can see there, we pick up the first win. Now let's go ahead and jump into the second battle right here. Once again, another Togekiss lead, which is fine by us. Right here, like I said, we're just gonna go straight Shadow Ball. There's no need to try to bait with the Ominous Wind. Sure, you could get the boost, but it's not worth it in my opinion against the Togekiss, because those charms are still gonna be chunking a lot of damage. Right here, I think I was debating. Okay, so I think an Ancient Power will not knock out the Giratina. It doesn't, and we were trying to just throw the Ominous Wind. Unfortunately, we cannot, which is fine. Groudon's gonna come in here now, and we're gonna try to get as much fire punches as we possibly can. As you can see there, they're not gonna shield, which is fine. Our Groudon is gonna be fairly about halfway, but the cool thing though is that Groudon's gonna be able to deal decent amount of damage with the Precipice Blades against the Pokemon that they decided to come in here. But right there, we're gonna swap out and we're gonna start getting some energy with our Gyarados. Gyarados did receive a lot of damage right there, but that is okay. Giratina comes in here now, and this is exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Gyarados is going to be able to do super effective damage to this Origin Form Giratina, and as you can see there, we already got it fairly low. We are going to be using our shields. This is just going to be Ominous Wind, which is fine. As long as they don't get the boost, they do not, and we're going to be able to land another Crunch. So Magikarp is a very expensive Pokemon to evolve, but if you have a decent one, I would evolve it. Right here though, unfortunately, we see our Gyarados is fairly low, and this Kyogre is just gonna delete the Groudon. We have no shields, and unfortunately though, what we thought was looking good ended in defeat right there. But it is okay, like I said, that's part of the game, that's part of Go Battle League. But GG's to my opponent right there. Now we're gonna be seeing Giratina versus a Melmetal lead. This one I really like because Melmetal will not have anything that's gonna hurt too much. They're gonna need about like 4 or 5 Rock Slides, but other than that, Giratina is gonna be able to deal a lot of good damage with Shadow Balls. Again, this is a very neutral matchup, but as you can see there, a Shadow Ball will hurt more than a Rock Slide. And right here, once you land the first Shadow Ball, you could just go for the Ominous Wind to hopefully get the boost. That's right there what I'm going to try to do. Ominous Wind will still do a decent amount of damage against this Melmetal, which is why it is fine to use it. As you can see there, we do not get the boost, and we are going to be able to comfortably farm it down without needing to shield. As you can see there, right there, we're going to be able to farm it down. And now Rayquaza comes in here. And I mean, if you saw my previous video, Rayquaza is a powerful Pokemon in the Master League. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it right after this video. Rayquaza is just a good Pokemon in my opinion. And now this Gyarados is right here. It's gonna take a lot of damage from those breaking swipes, which is okay. Rayquaza is fairly glassy, so those crunches will be fine against the Rayquaza. As you can see there, we do not drop the defense though, and that right there is the most crucial part of this whole team. Is crunch will drop defense on your opponent. Right there, we are getting our attack drop, but Gyarados is still able to get to another crunch, and this time it will knock it out. Aqua Tail is too risky because they could easily survive it. And once again, as you could see there, Kyogre comes in, but this time we were able to swap out. Precipice Blades is going to be coming in, doing a lot of damage right there, which is what we needed in order to not lose the matchup. Surf right there. This Kyogre is not a level 50 though, so that's very important to see. And right here, it's just going to be a race to the finish, and we were able to pick up the win. So GG's to my opponent. So, I mean, if you're liking this video so far, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help me, just bring out more content for you guys. This matchup right here is perfect because the Haxorus is using counter. Origin form Giratina is going to be able to eat those up, but breaking swipe will be doing a lot of damage to us, which is okay. Right here, we're going to go for the Shadow Ball. If we land, it's going to do a lot of damage because Haxorus is also a very glassy Pokemon. It hits hard, but it cannot take many hits. So as you can see, the breaking swipe is getting us fairly low. We are going to be able to get to another Shadow Ball, which is fine. Again, there's no need to use up our shields. Right there, as you can see there, because of that attack debuff, Haxorus was able to survive. Right here, we were trying to get that Dragon Breath damage really fast, but they did get to a breaking swipe. We're not going to shield that because we know Gyarados is going to be able to take that. Now Mewtwo comes in here, and it is crucial, and it is so good that we have a shield advantage. Mewtwo is also very fast to its charge moves, but Crunch will be lowering the defense if we get lucky. So as you can see there, Gyarados is going to be able to go for this Crunch. It does land, which is fine right there. Again, this matchup right here, we will be using both of our shields, I believe. No, we do not. We're going to let the Gyarados go down. I believe we're seeing Groudon. So the Groudon mirror match, again, it is perfect that our opponent's Groudon is not level 50. You could see it on the CP. So if you're ever battling, make sure to look at the CP, and that's how you could tell what level your opponent is having right there. Now, we aren't going to shield this because we know Mewtwo is going to have a Side Strike loaded up. We're going to go ahead and try to get to this Fire Punch. There's no way we were going to farm it down without them getting to a Fire Punch. They do block it right there, and as you can see that now we're going to shield because we're going to try to see if we could farm this thing down now. Shields are officially down. We are able to farm it down, and we're going to see, we're just going to go for the straight Fire Punch before Mewtwo gets any energy just gains any more energy. And we can see that our opponent rage quitted right there, which is fine. So GG's to my opponent. Now let's go ahead and get into the last battle of the video. This is gonna be a perfect lead because Mewtwo is very weak against an Giratina, but it also hits very hard, and we were anticipating a Shadow Ball right there. Does not land, which is fine for us. Now we're gonna go for the ominous win because we have the chance of getting the boost right there, which we do not, unfortunately. Now this Mewtwo, we're gonna be putting more pressure on it for the shields. They're either going to shield here or they're gonna let this Mewtwo go down. We did pick up the second shield, which is perfect. Now we're gonna shield as well, I believe. And oh, we do not shield, so the Shadow Ball does not knock out the Giratina. And as you can see there, we get to another ominous win. So we saved the shield, we got both shields down, and we were able to pick up switch advantage. So now right here, Swamper's gonna be coming in here, and Gyarados, like I said, Gyarados will wall this Swampert. Any move, as long as it doesn't have a Sludge Wave, Gyarados was not touched by this Swampert at all. So right here, we're just gonna be going for the farm down. We are gonna get to the Crunch though. They did manage to swap out, and they brought in a Togekiss, which is fine. Defense finally fell right there, and this is looking very good for us. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this team, if you have any of these Pokemon. Like I said, Gyarados is basically the highlight. I love using Gyarados because of its Dragon Breath. Just a Dragon Breath variant. Waterfall is a little it's not that good in my opinion. It depends on your team, right? For me, Gyarados is more of a dragon attacker. Our Aura Sphere right there comes in, but we're gonna be able to farm it down with the Gyarados, and that is basically going to be a good game. Swampert will not be able to touch us. We are going to shield though, just to use the shield, but this game is already in the bag. As you can see here, you're gonna see here how much a Hydro Cannon does, and then Earthquake just does not touch Gyarados, and it's just not good. So we're gonna go for the Aqua Tails here, and this is a good game to my opponent. We're gonna be able to farm it down, but they got to another Hydro Cannon and they're gonna land it again. Not worried, and we were able to pick up the win. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys what you guys think about this team. If you have any like team that you would like to see me run or something like that, a fun team, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I appreciate every subscriber. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.